So far, it's a pretty good day, man. Um, my roommate, she's acting all cute and shit with me and calling me lovey-dovey names and shit like we're in a relationship again. It's funny because last night I'm asking AI, how do I become emotionally detached? And I'm like kinesthetic, so I like to touch and hug and shit like that. So I'm trying to redirect my energy so that I'm not trying to be all lovey-dovey too. It's funny because last night AI said, if she's being hot and then cold, you should just assume that she's cold all the time. So anyway, my roommate, she's at the river with her family. It's her brother's birthday. And I'm having a pretty good day, bro. I'm doing the 60-40-20 flow. Kinda, sorta, but cleaning the house and such. So I cleaned the bathroom. She asked me to do that. I'm her errand boy, whatever. But it don't matter, bro, because I just been moving the whole time. Took a 20-minute speed walk, came home, did myself some laundry, so I got some fresh clothes. Um, Vacuumed the floor. I'm watching Fury while I'm cooking. Very interesting. I listened to Creflo Dollar Ministries this morning, which I don't normally do. Um, I don't normally listen to Creflo Dollar, but I know my dad does. But I just so happened to catch him live on YouTube, so I watched it. And he was talking about how you might be in an unequally yoked relationship, you see red flags, and you're going to put up with it because basically you'd rather do that than be alone, you know. But it was very interesting because I don't normally listen to this guy. But I listened to it, and the message was interesting. So I think it's just so interesting because the timing today on all things has been kind of wild. It's been kind of wild how everything's been lining up to a certain degree. I have videos popping up on YouTube that I like. I'm watching a movie I enjoy. I don't know, man. Um, Watch this video. Then I watched that video. Now I'm watching this movie. I mean, and so far it's a good day, bro. It's a good day. This week I'm looking to start at Amazon as a delivery driver. Um, Started the process and everything. Went to the interview last week. Um, and I'm cooking good, bro. I'm eating like a damn king. I got these beans, rice, Brussels sprouts, and then I damn cooked this damn chicken thighs. And I'm thinking, man, am I blessed, brother? I am blessed, because I'm eating like a king, is what it feels like. And I know there's other people in other countries across the globe that are not eating like this, that aren't living in AC and shit like that. So basically, man, I'm just grateful. But in all this, I was just thinking, like, the holidays are coming up, man. And it's kind of wild how my mom died on Christmas. And I'm like, ain't that something, bro? That, like, she didn't die the day before or after. She died on Christmas Day. So now every Christmas, there's going to be a little remembrance of my mom because she died on that day. She died on Christmas Day. Who does that? And only my mom would because she loved Christmas so much. It's her favorite holiday. She loved Jesus' birthday. I'm like, man, can't help but kind of crack a smile and say, like, only my mom would die on Christmas Day, the day that she loved. And I was just thinking, like, man, that's wild. It's just wild. But then I was thinking, what's more wild is that you're a homeless man. I got provision, bro. I'm blessed. But the fact that I haven't been working consistently. I've had a job here, little shit here, but nothing consistent because I haven't loved myself. I haven't wanted to get something for myself. And now I'm starting to want to get into this mode where I'm earning money. I want to take care of my stuff. Like, I haven't even done my taxes, bro. I just want to be an ordinary partaker, citizen, but also more, I don't want to be ordinary, but I want to do the ordinary and then do the extra on top of it. Because up to this point, I've done all the extras, the journaling, the meditating, the exercises, routine, cleaning the house and shit. That's been my whole routine. But that's all the extras. And like all the ordinary people are doing all that shit. So it's time that I do the ordinary and then do the extra on top of it. Because if I had been working consistently, bro, I would have had a car. I would have been able to buy clothes, maybe get some Jordans, all the stuff that I really want. But would you be distracted? Would you be swayed? Would you put your money into things like they do? Would you be trying to impress a girl? Would you be taking her out on dates? So really it's the discernment in my mind of holding to my values, holding to my morals, and doing my standard, even if my girlfriend or my friends or my family don't hold to it. That's what I'm fighting. And I guess all this started because I was thinking about how with this girl, there's been times where there's certain people, a lot of people actually, that she chooses to be friends with that I don't like. And it's crazy because she would think that I'm a hater, but it's like, no, because I'm exactly the opposite. I'm actually very much receptive. I'm probably more receptive of people that you'd be like, why are you friends with that person? So I don't think it's that at all. I just think I'm very discerning. And I've usually turned out right. People that she'd be like, oh, this is my friend. And then I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable hanging around this person. It's like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but she thought I was just trying to be mean or whatever. Be all uppity, high and mighty. I don't know. But it's like, no, it was never that. And I always got proven right. Like, friends she had, she would hang out with dudes and from work and be like, oh, they're just friends, but obviously they want more. Well, because they're dudes. But I was like, it always turned out that I was right. And I don't know how that connects to everything, man. But I'm just thinking today, bro, on this Sunday. And it's just very interesting how my train of thought is going. And I was going to go on a tangent this morning, but then I saw that message from Charles Stanley, which was speaking exactly to what I was formulating in my mind, but I was going to come at it with a worldly approach, right? We're distracted, our diet is crazy, the entertainment, we live in debt, making payments. And then Charles Stanley is talking about our culture and how it is to be a Christian in this culture and how it changes you if you let it. So it was taking the exact subject that I was going to talk on and took it with a Christian-based answer. Then I listened to this Creflo Dollar sermon that was live while I went on my walk, and he's talking about being in a relationship and settling. And it's just very interesting because he was talking about red flags, the signs that you see and you allow to proceed. But I'm just thinking about life in general. Like, can I go out and about and hold to my standards? No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. Whatever it is. I'm not drinking. Even if I do drink, I'm not drinking tonight because I got to go to the gym in the morning. Stuff like that. Because my whole life, I'll do something that's wrong even though I don't want to, because I don't want to tell that person, hey, look, I can't do this. I got to go. I got to bounce, you know? So that's something I'm working on, and just thinking about my mom and how that's wild, bro. Just because the holidays are coming up, and I don't know if I'm gonna put this in there, but I don't really want to be around for the holidays, and it's not even because it's gonna be depressing or none of that shit. I don't want to hear other motherfuckers say, "Oh, your mom died." Woo. It's like, look, I feel you, bro. But another thing that I've been thinking about recently is how my dad said that he was embarrassed, and his friend was embarrassed because I showed up late to my mom's funeral. I didn't even want to fucking go. I was straight with my mama. I was there in her last, before she lost her consciousness. You know what I'm saying? I was good. But this girl and her family, like, kind of forced me to go. I didn't want to go. I was good. I don't know how any of that matters, but